Smart people are a unique set of people who apply a high level of intelligence in their interaction with others and in their work. Do you think you are smart? How can you tell if someone is smart or not? In today's video, I am going to share with you 10 things only smart people do. 1. Work smart and not hard. Most smart people do not like working hard on something if there is another way of going about it. When they are given a task, they can spend time figuring out how best to do the task instead of just doing it. They, as a result, produce a better quality of work than other employees or staff. Everyone wants a smart person on their team. Smart people are critical and have a predisposition for problem solving. They also naturally have other smart people as friends who they can collaborate and solve very difficult problems. 2. Accept their own weaknesses. Smart people know their weaknesses and don't fret about it. They search for ways to maximize their strengths instead. A smart person knows his weaknesses can influence his work and avoids working during such periods. He also observes himself for other weaknesses he may not have already noted, so as to boost performance. A smart person is not afraid to ask friends and coworkers to tell them the weaknesses they have observed in him so that he can improve. He receives criticism with an open mind and works very hard to overcome his weaknesses. He knows that if he can overcome them, his performance will improve. People who are not smart deny their weaknesses and spite those who point them out. They are unlikely to ask others for their faults and think they are perfect just the way they are. 3. Talk to themselves. Do you ever talk to yourself? If you do, you're in luck. According to Elite Daily Blog, talking to yourself is a sign of genius. There are disorders associated with speaking to oneself though. Smart people can often be seen talking to themselves. They sometimes argue a point and chatter on endless about subjects people listening would probably never know. Since most smart people are innovative, it is likely that while speaking to themselves, they criticize their propositions and weigh the alternatives. Their minds are always active. It is likely talking out loud is a byproduct of their active mind. If you talk to yourself, this is a sign you're really smart. Remember, the smart people deal with other people better. Don't freak out others with this. Spend more time with yourself if you can't help it. 4. Think things through. A smart person is very unlikely to act without considering several alternatives and their consequences. The decision to go to college, and which college for example, is unlikely to be made on the basis of where his friends are going. Smart people make smart decisions that hold the most benefit for them in the long run. What decisions have you made recently? Did they benefit you in the long run? Smart people in a team also figure out their team's strengths and weaknesses and maximize their strength in order for the team to achieve their goals. 5. Listen to music often. Do you listen to music often? If you do, this is a clear sign that you are very smart. Music is sometimes a combination of complex notes. Constantly listening, differentiating and remembering them can improve cognitive functions, which invariably makes one smarter. A person who listens to music is more likely to try singing than a person who doesn't. Smart people are also super creative. This may be as a result of listening to lots of music or other inherent talents. 6. Make jokes and have a great sense of humor. Most smart people are funny and can spin a joke out of almost anything. Their understanding of a lot of concepts and people can help them spin jokes that can make people laugh and feel relaxed around them. According to the World Economic Forum, evidence suggests that having a good sense of humor is linked to high emotional intelligence and is a highly desirable quality in a partner. Being funny is often linked with being smart. If you are funny, then you're probably very smart. 7. Learn from their mistakes. Smart people do not make excuses for their mistakes. They learn from them. They understand that they would always have responsibilities and that mistakes are bound to happen. They take responsibility and commit to doing better. People who are not smart always argue when they are confronted with their mistakes, and because they don't learn, they subsequently make those mistakes again and again. 8. They search for answers. Smart people research for answers all the time. They don't seek them in just one place. They ask questions, use the internet, and go through case folders in search of clues. Because they are smart, they have parameters to measure through research. They set high standards for themselves and apply themselves to their work. Because of this, they produce better results. 9. They don't participate in unproductive conversations. Highly smart people do not engage in gossip and unproductive conversations. Because they are so smart, they usually want to engage in intellectual conversations. Most people would rather talk about other things. Smart people perceive such conversations as unproductive and let them be. They therefore come off as aloof to others. Smart people should associate with other smart people. That way, they can have their fill of conversation and analysis. Interestingly, smart people can drift off in the middle of a conversation or while reading. Their minds are always working, and this can make talking to them boring. 10. Stay rational. A smart person always remains rational in their approach to work and life. They sometimes find it difficult to maintain romantic relationships. Most smart people do not see such things as productive, while their partners may disagree. They always measure their actions and decisions with a firm logic and retrace their steps once they go outside it. This can be a disadvantage in dealing with people though, because human beings are more emotional than rational. A smart person's inconsistency and logic will yield little result in understanding people. People who are not so smart do better with relating to others than highly smart people. If this video inspired you, subscribe to our channel. We love you.